Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, I've got this lovely pattern for you today. It's made up of front double crochet posts which look like these two little cords running through the pattern, and a shell stitch. This is a really sweet pattern and it's not so lacy, so it's great for baby blankets or any blankets, and it's actually great for a scarf. I chained here, how many did I chain? It's a multiple of 7 plus 2, so I chained 30 for this, and for 30 the width is 6.5. Some people like their scarves narrower. This wasn't meant to be a scarf, this is just a small sample piece for you, but it's great for scarves because you've got the cords running, and we all like a bit of a stripe on our scarf, but yet this is quite pretty. You can, both the top head would be like that and the bottom end will be a little bit like this as well, so you can add tassels on either side if you wish. If you don't wish to make a scarf and want to do a blanket pattern, then I can show you how to close off the top if you want to, although it's not necessary really. You could just, you don't really need a border with this one. Okay, so what you will need is DK yarn, lightweight number 3. You can also do it with a 4. If you are doing it with a 4, number 4, use a 5mm crochet hook. If you're using number 3 yarn, which is the lightest yarn, DK yarn, then go ahead and use a number 4mm crochet hook. I think this is absolutely adorable. Have a little look before I... So that's the front and that's completely the back. So we want the cords to be both sides up. So I'll show you how to make this. It's beautiful. Okay, so for this project, let me just fix you up there. I'm going to use New Fashion by Woolcraft, and in white. Let's see if white should show up on the camera. And I'll grab my 4mm crochet hook. I'm just going to bring you down a little bit for the tutorial. Okay, so like I said, it's in multiples of 7 plus 2. So I'll do a smaller one than that because I don't want to keep you too long, because the longer my sample is, the longer it is to get to the end of the row. So do a slip knot and chain in multiples of 7. So if you're going for a blanket, go as big as you want. Multiples of 7 plus 2 on the end. And if you're going for a scarf, I actually like the 6-inch scarves because I don't like them so thick around my neck. I like to wrap it around twice. So that was 30 chains in total, but you can make it a bit wider if you wish. So for slip knot and chain, I do have separate videos listed for you. And the other thing I just wanted to say is that the entire pattern is a repeat pattern, and it's double crochets and front post double crochets. I think I have a tutorial for the double crochets. The front post we will do together, and I'll do it nice and slow for you. Right, so I'm going to chain 7, 14, 21, 23 chains. That's 21 multiples of 7, and then I'll add 2. Right, the first thing you need to do is do a shell, and each shell will be 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets, all in the same stitch. And the first one we're going to place into the 6th chain from the hook, so don't count that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So go into there, yarn over, go in and do a double crochet, chain 2, sorry, 2 double crochets I was getting confused with another pattern that I was looking at. Okay, so 2 double crochets. That's 6 chains, well 5 chains that we technically skipped over to go into the 6. That will count as a double crochet. That will count as a stitch and a chain in between. So 2 double crochets into the same stitch, and then 2 chains, and then go back into the same space and do a further 2 double crochets. Double crochets, a yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. That's your double crochet. That's what you'll have at the beginning. Then you want to skip 2, 1 and 2, and into that third one, yarn over, go in and do a normal double crochet. So go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Yarn over and do that one more time into the next stitch. So we've skipped 2. We're not chaining 1 or anything in here, okay? No chains in between what we're doing. So the only thing we're doing here is skipping the 2 chains. Now we will skip 2 again and then go back to the shell. So 1 and 2, and then in the third one, place a double crochet. Oops, what is that fluff? Another double crochet, chain 2, and 2 more double crochets into that same stitch. That's your shell. Okay, then we miss 2. Be careful that you don't miss this little one, because we're putting so much into that chain, this little one gets a bit squished. 1 and 2. So go into the third one and do a double crochet, and into the next one do a double crochet. So that's your repeat pattern. A shell, miss 2, 2 double crochets, miss 2, a shell, miss 2 double crochets. And now we're going to do a shell. So miss 2, that one and that one, go into the third one here and do a shell. So that's 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets. And then you'll have 3 stitches remaining, and all you want to do is 1 double crochet in the very last stitch, chain should I say. And that's row 1 completed. Okay, so row 2 is chain 3. We always chain 3, okay, and turn your work over. And we don't do anything else. We chain 3 and we go immediately into the shell. It's a very simple pattern to follow once you've set up this row. Go into the shell and do another shell. So that would be 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets, all into that previous shell. Yarn over. So miss that and find your 2 separate double crochets that we did. And now what we want to do is a front post double crochet. Okay, so yarn over, go behind it and bring it out the other end, the entire stitch. Pull up a loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. And you want to do that with the other one as well. So yarn over, go into that one from behind it, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. So that's your front post double crochets. And we are going to do front to post. We want all our posts to face the same way. So immediately, don't count any stitches, it's much easier. Go straight to your shell and do 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 2 and 2 double crochets again into that same space. Sorry if you can hear any rattling in the background. My son's just arrived from school. He walks like a giant for some reason. Okay, so you're back to these 2 double crochets from the previous row. Go behind it, put the hook through, pull a loop from behind it, go through 2 and go through 2. Same again, put the hook down from behind and out the other end. That's how you do a front post double crochet. Pull through 2 and pull through 2. You have a shell on top of a shell, so 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets. Now when you get to the end, you've got this turning chain here. Don't miss that. Go into the top chain here and place a double crochet. And that's what we have. So you can see the shell on top of the shell, shell on top of the shell, and we're getting these beginning of these lovely little posts here. Every row now is exactly the same. The only thing is that it will alternate. We've done a front post double crochet. On this one, we're going to do a back post because we want to keep the posts the same on each side. I'll explain. But beginning of every round, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, flip your work, go into your shell as normal and do a shell. So that's 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Don't make the mistake and go in this. This is what you need to see. Look for your 2, because obviously they're visible that side. So in order to keep the post popping out in the same way, we're just going to do back post double crochet here. So yarn over, pull it up first, and then go around to the back of the post. Pull up a loop. Pull through 2 and pull through 2. There's another one. So yarn over, go from underneath first and then out to the back, and she drops it. Pull through 2 and pull through 2. So if I just flip my work over here now, you can see the posts are all going to be facing the same way. That's what gives it this lovely 2 stripe cord. Yarn over, go into your shell and do a shell, which is 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochet. Then you're back to the back post, there to them 2, come through, go behind, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. And again, you can pull your work aside if you want to make it easy for yourself. Put your hook up and push it down to go to the back, pull out the loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Then we've got a shell, and a shell is 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, and you're left with your chain 3 that we do in the beginning of every row, and go ahead and put a double crochet on that very top stitch, the third one on the top, and do a double crochet. So this is the back. We know that's the back because we are now getting these lovely posts at the front. Let's do another row. Chain 3 and flip your work. Go straight into the shell and do a shell. When you get to the front posts, you can see them now. So now we're doing the front, and when we're doing the back, we're going like so. But when we're doing the front, we are just going not from behind, we're going from front. So the front post is yarn over, go behind it, but from the front of the work, should I say, and then again, and then you've got your 2 front post double crochets. Immediately back onto the shell. Two double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets. Back to your 2 front post. So go in, pull out the loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Yarn over, go in and then out, pull up the loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2, and you're back to a shell. Shell is 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets. So, oh, just bear with me, and then we've got this chain 3. Go to the top and do your double crochet. So it's just 2 rows. It's exactly the same, but when we're doing this side, it's front post double crochet. When we're flipping over, we do the back. And I'll do one more row actually, explain the back for you, because it can be a bit tricky. So chain your 3 and do your shell stitch. And for the back, you go from back, go in and then out the other side. Grab your loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Come from behind, go to the back, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Back to the shell. And do slow me down if you're not sure with the front and back post. You can put me on real slow mode, or just pause me like so, and you can see where the hook's coming from. Bear with me, yarns. Okay, so shell into the shell. And a double crochet on top of that, chain 3. Chain 3. I'm just going to quickly work up another couple of rows, and I'm hoping you've got the pattern now, just to show you what it will look like. And I am deliberately going a little bit fast here. I could go fast if my yarn cooperated, and when it's a new ball you have to literally like fling it so you can get a few wraps off of it. And it's not a pattern you have to think too much about, because it's evident from the previous row what you've got to do. Okay, I'll leave it at that. So this is your shell and cords pattern. I think it's really adorable. That's your back. You won't see any posts this side, because when we're working the post, we're doing a back post, so they all end up on the right side. I love the way that this feels really nice as well. So yeah, this is great for a scarf, great for a blanket, and great for a bed throw as well actually. If you like stripes, this is almost like petals and stripes at the same time. So it's amazing how a combination of stitches you can create something unusual. So let's go back to the bigger piece. That's your pattern. That's the mini one I've just done. I'll zoom out a little bit. Okay, so back and front. Hope you like this tutorial, guys. Please do like and subscribe and share, and sorry, I'm just admiring it through the camera. It looks so pretty. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.